Stream cannot be created. Try again. Try again, babe. Okay, here we go. All right, your girl just got out the shower. I know you just came in. Hi, I'm not your cute, lovable Kaisenat. I'm your cute, lovable Hurricane. And I just wanted to say I've been watching him, and he's doing pretty great. I'm not going to even move. Okay, if this is your first time on this video, you're probably wondering, where's your intro? Where's all that? Give me a moment. We're live streaming, okay? And I'm trying to edit this thumbnail right now. This is real life, raw. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be picturesque. When I have a team, we'll do that later. But right now, this is trenches. I'm all I got. I would love a team. If you want to be on the team, join the Tsunami podcast. My email is right there. Let me know. If you're like, she needs a team, I'm here. Come through. But today's a story that my mom loves to tell to this day. And every time somebody's like, tell us the story of the rooster, right? I'm like, oh my God. As a Chinese snake, I can't even with this rooster. And I'm done putting my hair in a ponytail, so she's gonna have to work with me, and it's not even working with me. Let's see. It's not. Now you want to turn on iPhone. She's just not working with me. I'm gonna let her do her. Whatever you want to do. Okay. What's up with the curl? This is how much I fucking hate this rooster. Okay, so I'm editing the Canva thumbnail for this rooster, right? And instead of it being a normal rooster crop image that I want added to Canva, it is just nothing but a buff daddy rooster icon. And I can't fucking stand this rooster in the afterlife. It even wants to flex on me virtually. I hate you, rooster. I hate this rooster. But we're going to keep going. I'm waiting for my phone to charge so I can show you the picture. My phone's cracked. I don't plan on getting a new one anytime soon. Okay. Did it take the photo? I don't think it did. Okay. Here we go, babes. Okay, babe. Look how much this rooster, till this day, it's been dead for years, fam. It's been dead for years. Look how much it still wants to flex on me after I shit on it. It don't care, bro. It don't care. It still haunts me. Look, I was trying to pick a normal one, like a normal photo, and look how much it wants to flex. This is the energy of this rooster, okay? Even in the afterlife, it won't let me live. I would keep it, but it's guarded. And let's see what else. What's the picture? Let me get into the story while I'm editing the thumbnail. So, once upon a time in her preteens and early toddler years, the queen of the internet, your girl Hurricane, was a farmer. I was a ranchera. I was the rancheras of rancheras. Clumsy as fuck, too. Okay. You're like, I have no idea how she ran a business. Okay, this is the funnier side of me. The business side of me, we're talking business. You're going to feel the energy when you feel the energy. But for this story, I want to just be my normal self, okay? When it comes to business, you will literally see me shift energy. Like, you would feel it. When it comes to like me just trying to tell you a story for a good time, here's a story just for a good time. So your toddler era preteen hurricane was living her best life. I was feeding the chickens. I was feeding the bulls. I was feeding the sheep. I was tending to the rose bushes. I was fishing for sardines and catfish. There was some random shit we caught too. I'm like, I'm not having it. I was not having it. There's so many stories at this ranch I would tell you. But right now it's about this bitch ass rooster. So, I forgot what I was wearing. There was eras. There was different eras. Okay, I don't even think my mom remembers what I was wearing. It was either a dress or some jeans. It's one of the two. It's one of the two, right? Either way. So I'm going to go feed the chickens today. My family's there. My extended family's there. And the rest of the coworkers that work on the farm are there. Well, the ranch. We're Mexican. La Rancho. And any of you who've ever came to me with La Rancho, you know we were living. We were taking dubs. We were doing shit we shouldn't be doing as preteens and toddlers. But it was fun, though. As we got older, we did some more shit, but that's an otra historia por un otro tiempo. That's a story for another time. So, your girl woke up in the cabin. I was in a cabin in the woods, literally. Your girl woke up in the cabin. It's a normal Tuesday. It was probably a Tuesday. I don't know what day it was. I just remember how the story went. I woke up minding my business. At that time, we had the old TV where you had to use the antennas. Like, you had to move it. It was left, right, left. You know, I had to find the combination to get a satellite out in the middle of the country, early 2000s. If you didn't understand, I was essentially in the 90s in the cabin. I was like, fuck. I'm trying to watch Cubo. I'm over here trying to get KERA. I'm over here like, what is this? My sister's like, hurry up and play a DVD. Hurry up and put a movie on. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm getting to it. She's like, put Jane the Dragon on. Hurry up. I want to watch Pearly. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm like, I'm doing my best here. Give me a moment. This isn't easy. I literally told her, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Your iPhone didn't exist, baby. It was an old telephone. Oh my God, we actually have one of those telephones. Let me show you what we were doing. I'll be right back. Damn, I am. We were dealing with this shit. If I wanted to call my grandma, it was this. If I wanted to call my side piece in 5th grade, it was this. If I wanted to call my boyfriend, it was this. I know, you shouldn't. But hey, I'm letting you know, your kids have boyfriends. And if they ain't passing these classes, I'm saying from experience, it was that. The boy was ruining my life. So I wanted to forget this boy. I didn't even want to think about it. So you know what? I was down to deal with my sister. She's like, what are you going to cook for me? I'm like, you're right. So guess what? I put on Cuba. She's chilling. She's thriving. She has nothing to worry about. I'm like, I did my job. I did my job as the eldest. And she's like, give me a bully, which is like an ice pop, right? I'm like, I got you. I got you, girl. Just give me a moment. She's like, turn up the volume. I'm like, I'm not trying to bitch, bro. I'm not trying to give my little sister the hottest time on this planet, okay? I'm really not. I'm like, I want you to thrive. I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to have to worry about shit. I don't care if I have to look like the idiot. I'm going to do what the eldest got to do. Take as many L's so the youngest can do what the youngest got to do to not take as many L's as I did. Thriving, doing great. She balling. I hope. I don't know. But to the point. So I'm cooking her food. I'm giving her whatever she wants. You know, it was just a normal Tuesday. Another Tuesday. Let's say it was Tuesday. I'm cooking for her. I'm cooking her more than likely eggs. I'm cooking her more than likely ramen. I'm cooking her, whatever she wants to eat. She wanted pancakes, I would cook you pancakes. What did she want? She wanted, later in life, if she wanted Indian curry, I would make her Indian curry. What else? I would just cook for her, right? She wanted a sandwich, my sister got a sandwich. No ifs, ands, and buts. Maybe I will be lazy sometimes, but that's besides the point. Cooked for her, gave her some food. She's like, what are you going to do today? I'm like, I don't know. We could do anything out here. Literally, we could do anything out here. We could go hunt for a rabbit. We can go hunt for a deer. They're not going to let us use the guns. I think that was like the one time show. What else was going on? Yeah, she's like, okay, cool. I'm going to chill in here. I'm going to watch Pearly. I'm going to watch whatever comes up on Cubo. And you're not going to bother me, Alex. I'm like, fuck. I just cooked for you. She's like, I'm enjoying my life. Proceed. I'm like, damn. That's not word for word because, we're toddlers, but it was the energy of it. So I'm like, I'm out. So I go out of the cabin. The cabin's like 2 floors, right? It's like a very steep staircase. I will tell you from experience, anytime it has been proven, anytime there is a steep staircase in a cabin, I'm gonna fall down that shit. I've done that so many times. There was another story for another day where that shit happened, and I was with my friends. I will fall down those steep ass stairs. Don't give me anything in my hand. If you see me having a life or death moment with some steep stairs in a cabin, you don't understand. It's this video. I will fall down that shit. I'm not having it. This wasn't one of those stories. So upstairs is like 3 different beds. So everybody sleeps upstairs, right? This was before the trailer was even a part of the story. And I go outside. There's like a porch like thing. Around the porch, you would see like all their tools and all their fishing gears and like all the stuff that they had, like all the stuff that everybody that lived on the farm had like collected. And we had right in front of you when you got out, straight ahead, you had the cows and the bulls. It's one bull, multiple cows. He had bitches. To your left, you had the barn. It's like this green barn, and inside had like all of like the gardening tools and gardening machines. That's like where he parked the tractor. That's where like they parked this orange vehicle that like would like mow the grass for you. Had like all the cow food, had everything. Had like our bikes, had like, what else did it have in there? Oh, it had stuff for like car parts. So like all the gas tanks would be in there too. To your right was another story. So it would have the trailer cart that the tractor would pull. That's to your right. We would use that as a slip and slide. We were having fun in our young broke ages, okay? And to the right as well was enough land for you to go on a swing set that we made with just some chains and a block of wood, and we would have it on top of a tree, and everyone loved it. As time passed, and we had people come over there like, modify it. I'm like, okay, so we did it. What else? To the right, if you walk to the right, one of the men would be chopping off the head of a fish. I'm just letting you know. You would see some gory stuff to the right. Anything that involved an animal dying, it was to the right. Just TMI now. I'm sorry, my animal lovers. Like, I lived on a ranch. This isn't to hurt your feelings. It's just the truth. Out there, they taught you how to survive without technology. So you can judge me now, but when you're starving and you're like, hey, how do you cook a catfish from scratch? I'm the girl you should talk to. So yes, to my right. It's not every day. It's whenever they catch something. If you've gone fishing, sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. On this day, they did. So all you hear is, and you could hear that all the way to the cabin. You can hear that all the way to the barns. You can hear that all the way from the pier of the lake. you heard this sound, something's getting hit. Because they would do it on a board, right? And they would do it with a hatchet or a knife or whatever weapon they had. And guess what? Anytime we had kids come over, it was the first thing we showed them. Not trying to traumatize the kid. We would literally tell them, hey, this is for educational purposes. If you are ever out in the wild and you don't know how to fish with what you got or know how to cut this thing open, you are going to starve to death. I'll be right there. I'm telling the story of the chicken. So guess what? You're going to need something sharp and you're going to need something to cut it on. So you're like, why does this have anything to do with? This is leading up to this rooster. So my dad's showing me how to kill a fish. So if I'm ever out and about in the woods, there's a story that is banned here in Texas. It's called Hatchet. Go read that book and you will understand why. At this time, the kids knew about the story of Hatchet. Short summary, Hatchet is this story about this kid that was on like one of the smallest planes in the world going like flying past the woods. Like middle of nowhere woods, like there's no civilization out there, like for acres and acres. And all he had was a hatchet. And all you would hear in the story is him like learning how to fish, learning how to build a shelter and stuff like that. I told my dad that story and he's like, that's not going to happen to you. You're learning today. Shout out to Mr. Mona. So, cuts the head of a fish, cuts the fins, cuts the end tail, goes to his belly, slices up the fish, immediately extracts all the guts. The hardest part of the fish is probably going to be the gills to extract. Please watch your fingers. It's very sharp. Other than that, once my dad was done, go to a water hose, clean it up. We had something to eat. Uncle Tito, you're going to like Tito. Uncle Tito, he's like, I got the seasoning ready to go. So Dad and Tito, we're a team. They're cooking, right? Me and the kids are over here like, what did we just witness? We witnessed a murder. And my guy friend was like, a necessary murder. I'm like, you're right. You're right. Next up, Mario's like, you don't know who Mario is? Mario's a friend of the family, coworker at the farm, coworker at the ranch, right? Mario's like, hey, today's the day you learn how to feed a chicken. I'm like, fuck, for real? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you got me fucked up. Mario did not care about the energy I gave. He's like, you gotta fucking do it. I'm like, this is our love you, me and Mario. And it was this day. You're gonna hate me, but anytime I would leave the ranch, I would do this. He's like, fuck you too, bitch. I'm like, okay, whatever, right? But it was this day. This was when it started. I'm like, this is gonna be our thing for laughing. And he's like, yep, this is all in Spanish, by the way. I'm doing it in English because whatever. Teaches me how to feed a chicken, grab some corn seeds, throw it past the barbed wire of wherever these chickens are at, call it a day, right? So I'm feeding the chickens, but on this day, bitch, the chickens weren't in the coop. They weren't in the coop. They were out roaming free. And Mario's like, go feed them. I'm like, man, I had an attitude this day. I don't have to deal with these chickens. So there's one rooster, only one, and it's a rooster with the left blind eye. Can't stand this rooster. Don't even remember this rooster's name. That's how much I hated it. But he was the pimp of all the hens, right? I would talk to it too. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? You know, what's up? What's good? The rooster had an attitude too. I'm like, it's double the attitude energy. I'm like, the fuck? I'm trying to feed you. What's your problem? I know you got one good eye, but like, what's the beef? Like, the fuck? I'm telling it straight to his face this. Like, what did I do? I'm chilling. What's up with you? And he's like, I'm like, don't you up and down me. You got some shit to say, Rooster? This is a preteen arguing with a rooster. My mom's waiting on food, like on the picnic bench, hearing me cuss out this rooster. She's like, Alex, ¿qué estás haciendo? I'm like, esta pinche pollo tiene algo que decir. I'm like, oh, you want to go? He's puffing up his chest and shit and starts flapping his wings. I'm like, oh, so it's like that today, Rooster. It's like that today. These animals understand English, bro. They understand English. So me and this rooster having an argument. My mom's like, what are you doing? She's at the where the cows are. She can't see in the back that me and this rooster are having an argument, right? She just hears me cussing out the rooster. But she don't see he's stepping up to me. And my Latina ass is like, let's go. Let's go. We could do this today. I will make you fried chicken today. Then my common sense came on. I'm like, oh, wait, this bitch has talents. I'm not trying to get this pretty skin scarred. So he's like, what's good? What's up? What's popping? You want to fight? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go today. Let's go today, right? I'm like, you got me fucked up. You know how many times I fed you? It's because one of the bitches you got don't want to fuck. That's what it is. That's why they haven't been laying eggs today. I hit below the belt. I hit below the belt right there. I hit below the belt right there. This was literally, oh my God, I'm traumatized. So my mom's screaming like, what's going on, right? The rooster stops, right? I hit below the belt. I said something that shouldn't have been said. And you know, I had a big attitude, right? I was like, yeah, I said it. I got close to the rooster too. Yeah, I said it. I said it proud too. And like he was like, I'm like, what? Hen? He wasn't having it. He ran after me. He stepped back up and he's like, I'm gonna hurt you. And all you see when I turn the left from the right area is preteen hurricane running from a rooster. And there's like 5 to 6 people witnessing it. I'm going full speed. I'm like, there's this one movie. What's it called? It's like the number one rule is cardio. I'm speeding. I'm running. I'm doing whatever I can. This fucking rooster behind me. My mom finally sees what the commotion was about and she's laughing, having the time of her life with everybody else. She's running from a fucking chicken. Like, you know, the joke. I'm actually running from a fucking chicken. I'm running for dear life. I'm like, fuck no. This is as bad as slipping on a banana. Fuck. I'm saying that in real time too. I'm like, no. So I run like 2 laps around the cabin. The rooster still behind me. I'm like, okay, I gotta yeet this thing. I gotta break his ankles. I gotta do something. I was literally screaming. It's because I was talking too much shit, wasn't it? All you hear is like it's screeching, it's angry, it's like flapping its feathers. All you hear is like my family telling me like maneuver. They were telling me different ways to maneuver. I'm like, I look bad. It ain't stopping. I'm running. If you ever see me at the gym and I'm running top speed, just know that's taunting me. So I'm running. I go to the barn, right? I'm like, all right, this is where I'm gonna lose you because I know your bitch ass likes to fly to the top. Oh no. It didn't fly to the top, sweetie. It followed me around the tractor. I hopped on the tractor and I was like, oh, it's not done. Then it flew on the tractor. I'm like, yeet, off. Go back. Ran another lap around. And, you know, I'm a human, so I'm at top speed. This rooster could literally just fly, but it wasn't thinking. He was like, I'm gonna run after this bitch. Mind you, this bitch blind. How is he doing this? So I'm running. I'm running. They're still laughing. No one's trying to help the situation. They brought me food.
He's on the phone with the dealership.
You're probably wondering, what did you cook your sister? The same thing that made me. Chorizo con huevo. They didn't help me for shit. The family, the friends, the coworker, they didn't help me for shit. They were laughing the entire time. And guess who they were cheering on? Exactly, bitch. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was like, damn. They rather the chicken with. What came first, the chicken or the hen? I mean, the egg or the hen? Bitch, it was the rooster. The rooster came first in this moment. So if you're ever around me and my mama wants to mention the rooster and you see me get this look, why the fuck did you say that? It's this story. So eventually I outrun the rooster, right? I guess it had a moment of like, I'm wasting my time on this preteen when I could be back with my hens. So it stops, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm fast like lightning. Say something. Rooster didn't say shit. It just and left. My mom comes up to me. She's like, looks me dead in the eye. She's like, I'm never gonna let this drop. Ever. Brutal. Brutal. Just brutal. I didn't tell her that was brutal. That was the energy. I'm like, brutal. You let me die. I almost died. And you were laughing. Oh, that works instantly. Wow, that just works instantly. I need to be careful. I love you. So apparently if you sneeze once, someone's talking shit. That worked immediately. Second time, I told her I loved you. Sneeze twice, that means someone else loves you. You sneeze 5 times, you're about to die. That's another story where that's like an actual fact. So after that, my sister's inside, right? You're probably like, what is 3? 3 sneezes. One moment. Excuse me. I don't even want to mention what 4 sneezes mean. Oh, God. I couldn't stand this rooster, man. I couldn't. I couldn't stand it. Oh, man. Man, what happened? I must have had really fun time in this hat. I can't stand that rooster. Oh, man. Does anyone know how to fix a cowboy hat? Man, what happened? What the fuck? Okay. It lost its stiffness. That's what it is. This cute guy gave me it. I don't regret all of it. I think it was worth it. These animals, man. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Whatever you do, don't piss off a rooster. And also, don't let a rooster give you an attitude. I stood my ground. My mom, it's like 20 years later. My mom, 20 years later, mentions it yesterday. You know, our friends was like, what's this story about? Here you go. Bitch ass rooster, I can't fucking stand. Even in the afterlife, you saw the photo? It wants to flex on me even in the afterlife. It's okay. It's okay. A couple years later, I hear it dies. Oh, sad. But then I remember the story. I'm like, can't really fully hate the rooster. He just had one argument. But after that, I stood away from him. I was like, Mario was like, you don't want to feed the chickens anymore. I'm like, no. He's like, it's the rooster. I'm like, not duh, man. Not duh. All right, baby, it's time to go. Let's pray there's no fucking rooster on this journey. With that being said, today's not a lovely day. Let's turn the storm around and make it a great one. I'm the lovable, beautiful, and powerful Miss Huracana. This is age 23, and this was a rooster in my preteens. Take care. This is more on the personal backstory of who I am. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to collaborate and be on this YouTube channel, go ahead, send me an email. I do check my emails. I have this phone on me either way. Go ahead and send me a collaboration. It is a paid collaboration, just letting it be known. But if it's worth my while, I always tell my friends, the worst thing they can say no, the best thing is you could get a yes. Let's hope it's a yes. What else? What else do I want to tell you? Oh, if you have a story like this one, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. If it's not exactly like this, the closest will be great. What else? What else do I want to say? Oh, yeah. I love you. And no one's told you I ever loved you. I'm proud of you if you've done something great and no one said I'm proud of you. And thank you for being just alive. That is enough on this planet. And anybody telling you otherwise, You shouldn't have them on your corner anyway. Okay, I gotta go fix this car. Bye.